Hey, what's going on guys? It's Dan here from Table Tennis Daily. Today I'm here with Tom and we're reviewing the new 2016 STIGA Genesis Soft and Medium rubbers in the new Table Tennis Daily Studio. The Genesis is completely different to predecessor STIGA rubbers in terms of composition. Right out of packaging I could feel the high quality, the top sheet being very glossy and aesthetically quite similar to Chinese rubbers such as the Hurricane 3, but not as tacky. The rubber comes in a protective film, which you need to peel off. And the porous sponge is orange. The pores of the rubbers themselves are quite large, and it's hard to tell the difference between the soft and the medium versions, with the only real difference between them being the sponge hardness. The Genesis Soft comes in a sponge hardness of 45 degrees, and the Genesis Medium has a sponge hardness of 47 degrees. The rubber weighs 66 grams when uncut, and when cut weighs 42.5 grams. Let's take a look and see how these two rubbers perform. Myself and Tom put the STIGA Genesis Soft and Medium rubbers on opposing sides of our blades. I switched between the STIGA Carbonado 90 and STIGA Infinity blade, whilst Tom used the STIGA Hybrid Wood blade. The first thing that impressed us with these rubbers was the sheer amount of control that they give you. The ball snaps off the bat quickly, yet you feel very safe and confident in your strokes. Again, there are similar characteristics to a Chinese rubber in how that the Genesis rubber feels, with a hard sponge and grippy surface. The Genesis is a responsive rubber, however not as responsive as traditional tensor type rubbers. You don't get the same spring effect you feel in traditional tensor rubbers. This means you have to utilise more body and rotation when playing shots to get maximum power. What we like about the Genesis is the spring effect feels quicker than most Chinese type rubbers, giving the Genesis a Euro-Chinese feel. The Genesis has a consistent contact and provides more control than most tensors, as the rubber's tacky nature gives you more time on the ball. Due to the Chinese style top sheet, it is important to brush the ball well during your stroke. You don't get away with hitting the ball flat. This means you need to adjust the angle of your bat face by opening it more to allow for the medium throw angle. The advantage of this really helps with topspin low balls or when out of position. This brush technique enables you to get maximum use out of the rubber. We found the soft version was slightly better when taking the ball late, helping pick up low balls with a lot of rotation. The flight path of the ball that this rubber creates stays low, allowing for control even when going for maximum power. This helps in situations under pressure when you need to active block. The soft version produces a loud clicky sound, which me and Tom both liked. It gives you confidence in your strokes, and you can feel the ball sink into the sponge. The medium version of the Genesis definitely produces less sound, however Tom preferred the medium version to the soft as he wants a bit more pace on the ball. He finds the medium to produce high spin and control, and enough speed to finish the point. The great attribute about the Genesis is its spin capabilities. In today's modern game it's important to generate a lot of spin, especially with the plastic ball. These rubbers do just that, with the tacky surface gripping the ball extremely well, producing lots of spin. This was very noticeable against backspin and in the short game.
So I've been using the Genesis Medium on both sides of my bat for the last couple of weeks, and the biggest strength I've found in the rubber is the grip and the spin you can really get on the first ball, especially off a backspin ball or a low ball when you're a bit further away from the table and you need to pick it up and get back in the rally. So let's have a look. So as you can see on that last rally, guys, what I really like about that was I was able to slowly spin that first ball with good quality, good heavy spin, but the rubber still has the flexibility on the next shot to be able to hit through with a lot of pace and a lot of speed.
I produced a lot of spin on my open-ups. I liked the pace I could produce on the 5th ball. I did find it a little tricky to get as much power as I'd have liked when the incoming 5th ball was slow. To generate the power needed to win the point required a good use of legs, body and timing at the top of the bounce. Initially, I served a lot of balls into the net. The tacky rubber keeps the ball on the rubber for a long time. After some slight adjustments with my technique, I produced a spinny consistent serve. During short play, I was able to keep the ball low around the net due to the grip of the rubber and keep my opponent out from attacking me.
Okay guys, here's a quick comparison between the medium and soft during my forehand topspin. So here's the medium on the red side. And here's the soft. So I find a bit more safety with the soft, especially when I'm slightly back away from the table. So for players who want to play a topspin from a lower ball, it's slightly easier with the soft. A medium is a lot better at top of the bounce if I time the ball right at top of the bounce. So with the medium, it's a slightly more direct shot. With the soft, it's slightly soaked into the rubber a bit longer. So when the ball's a bit lower, I'm able to get a bit more arc in the ball.
Another advantage of the Genesis was picking up low side and backspin balls on the return of serve using a backhand flick. The rubber grips the ball superbly well, even against the lowest of backspin serves. I really liked the follow-up backhand punch and topspin I could do after the flick. I actually found the soft version gave me more control on the backhand due to its softer nature, which gave me more time to play strong shots. A particular area the Genesis works super well in is during the counter topspin. The grippy top sheet brings the ball down low and quickly over the net, allowing for a strong attack. When away from the table, you can really make the ball kick off your opponent's side due to the vast amounts of spin.
Let's do a quick comparison between the STIGA Genesis and a popular Tenergy 05. So here's the STIGA Genesis. And Tenergy 05. So it's actually quite hard to tell the difference. It does feel sometimes with Genesis is a bit more tackier, so I'm going for more Chinese brush style of loop, but I can still get the same power as Tenergy. Try one more, Tom. So Tenergy. There we go. And Genesis. Yeah, I don't actually feel too much difference in speed. It does feel like the STIGA Genesis picks up with a bit more spin on the lower ball, and it feels like the Tenergy's got a bit more spring and power sometimes, but it's both very fast rubbers, both high quality.
Here are a number of points taken from match play using the Genesis. Conclusion. STIGA have definitely upped their game with these latest Genesis rubber series and are an improvement on their previous high-end rubbers such as the Airhawk and Kleber series. The Genesis Soft and Medium both pack a lot of punch in terms of spin, and they really grab the ball well due to the grippy top sheet. These rubbers don't feel completely like a Chinese rubber in the sense that they are not as hard and are not extremely tacky. They also have more dwell and a crisper feeling. The balance between speed and control is excellent, which gives you plenty more safety in your strokes. In comparison to other rubbers, the Genesis is spinnier than an Evolution rubber, for example. However, it is slower. For those who find some rubbers too responsive to incoming spin and hard to control, the Genesis could be a good alternative. They are especially effective in the serve and receive game. If you're an all-out power player, you might find the Genesis series slightly too slow. However, for those players who value spin and control more, these rubbers may be for you. This is not to say the Genesis are slow rubbers, they just require more use of the legs and rotation to get the same speed as a Tenergy, for instance. We would recommend the medium version for players who take the ball early and play aggressive opening attacks. The rubbers work well from close to mid-range to the table. I personally like the soft version, especially with its loud sound and clicky feel, which gives a bit more control and works especially well on the backhand side for blocking and counter hit shots. These rubbers are fantastic for active blocking and controlling the table in general. For players wanting more speed, the medium would be of a better choice over the soft. STIGA have developed a high-end quality rubber that produces extreme spin and control without compromising on speed. We feel that the Genesis rubbers are a refreshing update from STIGA and are the best STIGA rubbers currently on the market for advanced attacking players. For more reviews on the STIGA Genesis rubbers and other products like it, be sure to check out the Table Tennis Daily Equipment Review Centre by clicking the link below, where you can rate and review equipment yourself. We'd love to hear your opinions and experiences with different table tennis products. Thanks for watching.